This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the channel if you are new. My name is Jen, aka XUrbanSimsX. You can call me Urban, you could call me Jen, or you can call me UrbanSims. Let's just pretend the X's don't exist. After a few bumps in the road, I finally have gotten my hands on the early access build of the Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack, so I'm not entirely sure what video this is going to be. I'm thinking we're gonna do gameplay, we're gonna do some builds. I want to cover as much of the expansion pack as I possibly can. In fact, by the time that you're watching this video, I've probably already figured it out. But the first thing that we need to do is learn a little more about the For Rent expansion by reading off the info card. Property management. Property owner Sims can be present living among their tenants, or they can live in a separate residence while generating income from several property investments. If property owners don't keep their unit ratings high, they could face a tenant revolt. The new lot type in town. New residential rental lots give you the chance to get creative with multi-family dwellings. Give your Sims a basement suite to rent out, create a duplex to keep two families close, or even build apartments. Closer than ever. Closeness can create harmony or drama. Sims and residential rentals will get tangled up in each other's lives. They'll socialize at potlucks, meet in the garden, and have opportunities to discover each other's secrets by eavesdropping and snooping. Bustling and beautiful. Explore a new world that's alive with possibilities. Visit the botanical garden and discover an animal sanctuary. One of the most iconic scenes Tomarang has to offer is the nightlife where your Sims will discover new foods and unique objects. Okay, so I just popped into Create a Sim and created a little household. Still have no idea what I'm going to be doing in terms of gameplay, but upon loading the brand new world of Tomarang, I think it's Tomarang, it might be Tomarang, honestly, I have no idea. There was this little pop-up that says residential rental onboarding, and I thought it might be beneficial to read this off to you because I have no idea what this means. It says, welcome to Tomarang. In this close-knit neighborhood, you can join fellow tenants or become a property owner to run your own residential rental business. Let's dive into the details during this onboarding. How to become a property owner. Okay, so Venetia is here to help. Hi, I'm Venetia, your trusty guide to the world of residential rentals. If your goal is to become a property owner, you've made a fantastic choice, but a bit of preparation is needed. Don't worry, it's a breeze, and I'm confident you'll pick it up in no time. Select a lot. To get started, let's find a home for your soon-to-be property owner Sim. Choose from the available unoccupied pre-made homes or select an empty lot. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the $24,000 that our household started off with, and I'm going to make some sort of like starter complex or starter apartments or something along the lines of that. Now, before we dive in, I think this is a great opportunity to take a moment to explore the map. So here we are in the beautiful world of Tomarang. Tomarang has 9 lots in total and 2 different regions. It is a smaller world in my personal opinion, at least that's what it looks like. But again, I think the main focus of this expansion was all of the building capabilities, so it's kind of to be expected. Our first region is Morinsong, a bustling neighborhood with pockets of idyllic peace and nooks of neighborly nuisance. Morinsong is the spot for vibrant communities to thrive, day or night. Stroll through the botanical garden or throw down in a game of playground hopscotch. Even join the night market buzz for some sunset shopping and moonlight munchies. The possibilities are endless. So in total, I think there's like 3 different residential lots that you could either transform into a rental property, or you can move into or become a property owner of. So in the region of Morisong, there is 1 vacant lot called Kaya Rockside. You can do whatever you want with this lot. There is 1 pre-existing, I guess, rental. Maybe it's like an apartment complex. It looks like there's only 2 units. I don't know if there's more. I'm just going off of this info card here. So it looks like there's a property owner and then 1 unit for rent at 65 simoleon. So this is going to be daily, right? And you can set how much you want to charge your tenants. You can even set the lease term. There's actually quite a bit that you can do here. And then the last lot, I think, is just a residential lot where there might be the possibility you could rent out a room or a basement. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it, but the last lot is a community lot, and this is the Zol Sol Taman Botani. So this is the little like botanical garden that they were mentioning earlier. Our second region is Ko Shapa. Neighbors with nature or other tenants, Ko Shapa offers a more relaxed lifestyle among the river. After a dip in the sea or some much needed beach time, gather around at the Screaming Gecko for a drink or two. Feeling warm-hearted from all of the sun, visit the Sule Tiger Sanctuary to support local conservation. No matter the choice, Ko Shapa is the ideal spot for a go with the flow attitude. So here is the vacant lot that I chose. It was, I think, 1,300 simoleons, so not super expensive, not really large either. I think this is going to be perfect for a little starter apartment. I'm only going to be using this pack and the base game. I almost said the game. You heard what I almost said. So it's going to be hopefully accessible to everyone. And then there is another vacant lot called Tam Nang Sands. Over here we have a residential lot with a pre-existing family called Banama. And then we have the Screaming Gecko Lounge. And last but not least, there is the Sungai Point, which has, I believe, 3 potential units, one with a 2-bedroom, 1 bath for 65 simoleons. So actually over here, it's a little more expensive. That's cool. I like that. And so there is, I think, just tenants that live here. I don't think there's actually a property manager. So maybe if you wanted, you could become the property manager of Sungai Point. I feel kind of silly because I just discovered if you actually click on the residential rentals, you can see more information about the actual units themselves. So for Takasoi, 08 has a rating of 2 stars at $65 per day with a lease length of at least 1 week. The unit though does have bracing breezes, which is nice, but I wonder why the rating is so low. Maybe it has to do with the property owner. I think there's actually even an upstairs too as well. So let's move over to Sungai Point. Here we have 11C. It has a unit rating of 4 stars, but it has a unit challenge, and that is mold, which is kind of gross, honestly. So it's $65 per day at a lease length of 7 days. I don't know if I would choose that, honestly. Like, that's kind of weird that it that it has such a bad, like, it has such a bad lot challenge, but the rating's good. And then the other unit also has a 4-star rating, and it is also at $65 per day with the same lease length as the previous 11C unit. But the lot trait for this particular unit is great acoustics. So we can actually click this arrow here to go upstairs, and this is, oh, wow, I think the entire floor is actually this unit here. So that's interesting. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It has a 4-star rating at 180 per day, and the unit traits are homey. Like I mentioned previously, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this lot into a residential rental. I'm going to keep it as cheap as possible. My goal is to at least keep it under 20,000. So again, it is a single sim starter. But before I do that, I want to show you guys this part of the region. It is really beautiful, super tropical looking. I love all the palm trees. It is so densely packed. Like, I can't even believe how many trees are in here. I love that you can't actually like see your neighbors and stuff. The builds are really cool too. I love like the architecture. Maybe I could like get inspired off of some of these shells. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to afford, but we'll do our best. Look at the little, look at the canal, you guys. I think you can actually swim in here, maybe off of this part here. Yeah, so if you go to this little beach area, this is actually where you can swim. Oh my God, look at that view. That is chilling. It is so beautiful. And in fact, I think there's actually another spot you could swim to. This whole entire area is accessible, so you have a lot of ground to cover. And then over here we have like a little, I guess like a bunch of other shells that kind of look like apartments too, but this really does give me a good idea of like what kind of architecture that I would try to go for. And over here, I think is where the animal sanctuary is. Oh, we can sneak into the sanctuary. We can support the sanctuary by adopting a tiger. We can donate $10. We can also donate $50, or we could just come over and visit the Sulia Tiger Sanctuary. I am going to show the process of me building these apartments be a speed build. If you guys are interested in checking out that video, it should be up before this one, so I will make sure to link it at the end of the video or down in the description. But I did want to show you guys just really quick before I get started what it looks like to convert the residential lot type into a residential rental. It's definitely a little trippy. So instantly we have our very first unit that pops up. We can actually change the name of this. We can even go and give the unit itself different traits and challenges and things like that. But if you would like to see these tools in action, definitely check out the speed build. Otherwise, I will be right back. Our apartment building is officially built, and you probably already know because you saw the video, but I decided before we start dabbling into some gameplay to introduce you to our family. So this is Jezabelle Khan. She's going to be our main sim. I'm actually just going to be playing with her, but I did want to create kind of a family, a little bit of a light backstory, nothing crazy, because I really want most of the for rent gameplay just to be more explorative. I don't really want it to be conforming to any certain storyline, at least at this point anyway. So Miss Jezebel here, she is a young 20-something 5-star property owner aspiree. And the reason why she aspires to be a 5-star property owner actually falls into play due to her family's kind of, I wouldn't say expectations of her, but yeah, sort of. Like, she's not really a fortune sim. She isn't somebody who wants to get rich or anything like that. But she is someone who kind of wants to make her family proud and carry on that Khan torch, if that makes sense. But we'll get into that more in a second. So yeah, she has one of the brand new aspirations, and then she has the generous trait. She's also very outgoing, and she is a child of the village. These Sims love feeling anchored to their community and Tomarang culture. Keeping in touch with loved ones and engaging in activities that remind them of home is important to being happy. The generous aspiration is caring, empathetic, and patient. These Sims are happiest when offering their time and money to help others. Everyone loves generous Sims, but they can be a little too brazen with their donations. So I thought that was kind of cute. I mean, you know, a little bit of a counterbalance. She's generous, but yet she has a fortune aspiration. I am going to be doing a separate kind of create a sim showcase, but I did want to show you some of Jezebel's outfits because, oh my God, I will say this cast actually took me by storm. Like, I was so shocked at how absolutely beautiful these assets are. Like, it was really hard to contain myself. Like, you can build or you can create almost any kind of look with them, except that one, that's obviously base game, but you can see kind of how I've implemented some of the new assets into Jezebel's wardrobe. This by far is my favorite dress, and I found myself to be quite obsessed with the shoe selection as well. Like, I really love the brand new sneakers and also the different variety of sandals. It's a good footwear collection. I really like it. We don't have seasons obviously with the base game and the for rent expansion, but I did want to kind of play around with the like all weather outfits or whatever, you know, the outerwear outfits. That's what I meant. So I did kind of copy the hot weather one over to one of her everyday categories. But yeah, that's Miss Jezebel. I really like her. And then we have her mother, Nadia Khan. This is where she gets her generous trait from. Her mother is also a perfectionist and very family oriented. She does have a aspiration from the expansion, and that is discerning dweller. These Sims aspire to be the perfect tenant and neighbor in a residential rental. The only unfortunate part is that she's not going to actually be living with us, so we're not going to really worry too much about her aspiration. And then we have Rashad. He is, oh my God, he's like the typical landlord that you probably would not like. He's very money oriented. He's very like strict with the rules. He's the one that poor Jezebel feels the utmost pressure from because she actually inherited the apartment building from her grandfather. So yeah, he definitely lights a little bit of a fire under her culo, and I love his outfits too. Like, he's super handsome. I'm gonna see if I can show you some of the new selections. So yeah, here we have like a few of the new everyday pieces for males. This is his everyday outfit here. He should have maybe a hot weather outfit too, which I really like. like. And then his everyday cold weather is just kind of something from the base game, nothing crazy there. But then we have, wait, well, did I tell you his aspiration? Okay, no, I didn't even tell you his traits. Okay, so he is the seeker of secrets. He's so nosy. He's so nosy. This sim loves the thrill of discovering juicy secrets about other sims. What they do with that information has yet to be decided. Ooh. He's also a little erratic, a bit nosy. Sims who thrive on gossip, snooping, and spying, they have incredibly poor boundaries and don't quite understand what personal space is, but they will discover secrets by any means necessary. And of course, he is a little materialistic, hence why Jezebel feels the pressure to be a 5-star property owner, which I didn't read off, so I'll make sure to go back and do that. 5-star property owner. This sim wants to be the best property owner the world has ever seen. So yeah, that is Mr. Rashad. He is Nadia's mother and obviously Jezebel's grandfather. And then we have Brat. Brat is Jezebel's father. I kind of introduced him a little bit late because I was like, you know what? I want her to have like her mom and dad and her grandfather. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to create a whole little family. Also, they all have a trait or an aspiration, and traits from the brand new expansion. So he is a fount of Tomarang knowledge. Does that say that? Fountain? Or fount? Does it really just say fount? It does say, it says fount of. Fount of Tomarang knowledge. Okay, this sim wants to immerse themselves in everything Tomarang has to offer. I love it. He's also very cringy. Okay, yeah, he's one of those. He's always telling the dad jokes. He's a vegetarian. And he's also very outgoing, which I love because I think Jezebel is also outgoing. So she does have some of her parents' traits as well. And I think you guys pretty much saw the outfit selection because I gave him almost all the exact same outfits as I did Mr. Rashad, except for like a couple things. Like this is a new shirt here, which I thought was really nice paired with the slacks. And then I think this outfit is just a different variation of Rashad's hot weather wear. And then I decided to give him some base game cold weather wear, and this is a brand new hair from the expansion. I really like this hair. Like I was like, ooh, this is gonna be super youthful, but no, I really like it. Also, this one's kind of interesting because it looks like it'd be flat and then you turn it to the side and it's got like this little scoop on it. It's super cute. But yeah, we'll definitely see more of the Create a Sim catalog in a designated video later. The time has come. We are finally diving into some gameplay and I am so excited. So now that you know the backstory, you kind of know what Jezebel is up against. Right now, our property is basically a 2-star property. I hate to say it, but Rashad wasn't doing the best of jobs getting this property off of the ground. So it's up to us now, and I just hope we're able to do it. I was, though, able to scrounge up some more simoleons by removing the concrete that was here originally. I think it was like the cushy concrete, and yeah, gave me 400 more simoleons. I also took on a discovery quest that gave me 400. So instead of 9, we've got 841 simoleons. So we're gonna say goodbye to our grandfather. There are a couple things that we can actually do. We could offer a listening ear because we are generous. We can also bestow empathy. We can ask for advice, which I mean, that's something we've always been able to do, but we can gossip about family drama now, which is kind of cool, I think. And I'm sure there's going to be other things that we'll discover along the way, but I am going to ask for some advice because he kind of just like dropped this on us. You know, I'm very honored that he thinks that I will be able to do amazing things with it. Hopefully we won't let him down. And look at him. He's being so nosy right now. I think he's asking us something. I'm not sure what though. I have no idea what he's asking us. I kind of have the feeling that he's asking how much we're going to be charging for the units. And all I can say is we will figure it out as we go along. But Grandpa, you really need to leave. I just saw that we could seek elder, or we could seek advice from an elder, and that's because we're a child of the village. So he says I should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you later. Oh my gosh. Okay, so We are now the proud owner of the Isla apartment. So this apartment over here has a little bit of a lot challenge. I'm gonna actually bring you guys over to it. You already saw it in the speed build, but I'm gonna show you. And I also want to show you like the loading screen situation, because it isn't as severe as a lot of people thought it was going to be. Like, it's less than 8 seconds, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. But granted, I only have the base game in, and I only have the for rent expansion. So this unit is currently available to rent. I'm not sure how much we're going to charge per a day, but there are definitely some challenges that come with this lot. The first thing is that this lot has one of the brand new lot challenges, if I'm able to find it. It is actually here, it's unit A, my bad. It is the mold lot challenge. It says there is a dampness in the air here that just doesn't feel right. Keep puddles mopped, trash from overflowing, and plumbing objects clean, or mold piles will start to appear. And be aware of the deadly black mold pile. So that is the lot challenge that this unit currently has. There's also another one called maintenance troubles, but I think this one is only available for residential lots, which means the water heater and all of those new appliances, I think, only really have an effect at residential lots. I haven't quite figured that out yet. It's a little confusing, but yeah, so probably wondering how the hell like this even started to happen, like the whole mold sitch. So the unit above, one of the reasons why it's vacant is because we actually had one of the pipes burst up here, and it just flooded the entire unit because they're small, and it created a huge mold issue. We had deadly mold piles everywhere. And this unit over here also started experiencing some humidity and mold issues because we live right next to the river. So because these were almost inhabitable, because they were so moldy, we had to like gut them. And, you know, over time, hopefully, like I have mentioned, we'll be able to earn up enough funds from renting out this unit to be able to furnish and then eventually rent out those units as well. Does that make sense? So yeah, there are definitely some issues here. It's not exactly safe to move into, but we are feeling the pressure. We are feeling the absolute freaking pressure from our grandfather to get this unit rented out. So that's just what that looks like. And we're going to head back over to our unit here. But actually, you know what? Let's just set the agreement right now while we're here. It's currently at a 2-star rating, which we've already covered. I think the whole entire property is just a 2-star. So we're going to hit view agreement. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to set the rent. Remember in the beginning, we kind of were fishing out some of the other properties, getting an idea for what they were charging. I think I would feel comfortable right now charging about 50 simoleons a day. The lease length we're going to do 7 days. And then I think we're going to set some unit rules. So you can't change. I mean, you can select the unit rules and you can change them over time, but like this is basically, there's only like 5 to choose from, and it won't change, I don't think. But this will for sure. This will definitely change over time, just depending on how the unit transforms. So right now our unit rating is really low because it's small. Okay. And in order to increase the unit size to raise the tier quality, I don't think we're going to do that. We might if we can, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Also the amenities are kind of like basic at the moment, and we can see why. We don't have very much money. The environment lacking. Place items from build mode with an environment attribute to raise this tier's quality. And then the maintenance is poor. It says keep the unit and shared space clean and repaired. Greet and initiate positive rental interactions with your tenants. Abide by the unit rules and participate in events to raise the tier's quality. Cool. So let's just set some unit rules. I'm not too particular on social events. Like, I don't really care if people want to have parties, that's fine. However, I do want them to keep the noise relatively like low. So it says here, for no loud noises, tenants will be prohibited from having TVs or stereos on between 10 and 6 a.m. Beware, Sims love to enjoy loud music or television. So this might make for an unpopular property owner. Well, that's fine. I'm sorry to say that is just one of my rules. I need my beauty sleep, and the fine for breaking this rule is 250 simoleons. What does it say? Maximum. Maximum. They didn't fix that yet. The maximum occupancy. 2 is a crowd, 3 is a party, and 4 Sims in one household violates the maximum occupancy rule. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to skip that one. No trash overload. Tenants must maintain a tidy living space. Clean appliances are a must, and accumulating trash or trash piles will not be tolerated. So yeah, definitely not down for the trash overload. $600. That's the fine. No ghosts. I don't really care. I really don't care. It says the afterlife is an afterthought here. No ghosts would be allowed to live in this residential rental unit. And then the other one I didn't read off, but hosting any type of social event will be strictly off limits at this residential rental unit. So it's kind of like self-explanatory at this point, but we're not too strict on the rules, but we do have a few that we would prefer our tenants to abide by. Otherwise, they will indeed be fined. So I think we're going to fill the occupancy. Let's try it. So yeah, you do need to go back home before you can fill a unit. That makes sense. At least you can set the rental agreement though. You don't have to necessarily be home to do that. But yeah, the loading screen's like quick. I'm cool with it. It does not bother me at all. Not at all. But again, CC, custom content, additional packs might be an issue. But yeah, this is our unit. I would like for us to be able to decorate this because it's just looking really sad, especially for Jezebel standards. But at least she has a cute little comforter on her bed. All right, let's fill that vacancy. So let's select tenants. I say tenants. Tenants is the word, not tendons. All right, so the available tenants are the Lee family. All right, so we're 1 bedroom, 1 bath, obviously. So we're going to have to look for somebody who, we have elders, Craig. They're willing to pay 88 simoleons a day, but they're old. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of people like fighting for this unit. So we'll accept an elderly couple. I feel like they would, abide by the unit rules. Let's do that. All right, let's have the Craig family move in. Now we might actually get to see them come into their lot here, but we'll have to wait a moment and be patient. I don't know if they're actually there yet, but maybe. Cool. All right, so I don't know what else to do right now. We're just kind of chilling in our apartment right now. So it looks like Jezebel wants to get a career, so maybe we should have her do something. Well, she also likes video gaming. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just see what kind of job she can get. Just something that will help kind of, just balance out the costs. Nothing crazy. I have no idea what I would want her to even do or be. I could kind of see her being a freelancer though, maybe working as like a digital artist or a programmer or a writer. Maybe I could totally see that. She could be maybe a fast food employee, a handy person. Oh, this is a new job. Oh my God. Cool. Handy person. If you know which end of the wrench is which, this is the career for you. Under the watchful gaze of the property owner, bodge and fix up things to your heart and cash flow's delight. Yeah, we should totally do this. $22 an hour. I think this is great. We're going to select this. I can't even imagine Jezebel being a handy person, but I mean, why not? Do you find muscles appealing? How about money? Pursue a part-time career as the manual labor. This looks different to me, but I know for a fact this one is brand new. So yeah, let's become an able tinker. I think there's even a brand new uniform for this. So work assignment, complain about condition. Should Jezabelle Khan get a jump start and accept the assignment? Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we need to achieve level 2 of the gardening skill, level 3 of the handiness skill, and work from home, complain about condition. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so in order to have gardening skill, we need to have ourselves a little garden. All right, and we also need to craft an object. Okay, this is interesting. I just don't see Jezebel doing this, but I kind of want to get her like a little handy woman outfit, so maybe we'll add that to her everyday wardrobe. This is definitely like, I'm all for this. This is cool. All right, we're doing it. Just threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting her to work as a handy woman, but I'm okay with it. This is gonna be so much fun. So let's do for rent, filter that out, because I could have sworn I saw what appeared to be like a little, see, this is definitely, is it? I don't know if, oh yeah. Okay, so this is the little handy woman outfit. Also, this kind of right here, this outfit almost reminds me of perhaps a maid, like for like a hotel, you know what I'm saying? Or housekeeping, a housekeeping person. This is what this looks like to me. Like if they worked in housekeeping. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, so I think for this one, I'm gonna do a cute little, I don't know, do I like that? I kind of like this one on her the most, honestly, but the purple is a nice touch. So we'll do purple. Obviously, we're gonna take off the bracelet here and all of the other accessories. I'll probably keep her hair pulled back because I could envision it being in the way if she had it down. And then I want to see if, just in case, if there's any like helmets or anything. Okay, so this, once we get to the like level 3 of the handy person career, we'll be able to actually wear a hat. That's so cute. I love it. She looks adorable. Yay. All right, so why don't we get a couple planters going? I'm definitely gonna have to save up for that bench. I can't afford it right now, but we'll do that. And then yeah, we'll just kind of play around with this brand new career. This is kind of exciting. I'm actually really having a good time so far. See what I mean? Like I told you guys about this in the speed build, but these lines, I wish there was a way to toggle them on and off because they are killing me. They are just so annoying to look at. Like at first I thought they were super dope, but now I'm just like, nope, that's annoying. So I'm gonna do just a pot, right? Like how much would that cost? I don't even know if they're, okay, garden pot. This one is really cheap. This one right here, I kind of like it, but I just think I'm gonna go for the garden pot, the regular one, and then I'm gonna do, let's do something that kind of matches. None of these match. This one's actually really pretty, the little kind of like terracotta color, and I might put these, oh my god, maybe we'll put them out in the back, because eventually what I want to do is I want this back here to be like a little community center. Not really like a community center, but like a place where there's like maybe a barbecue, and I wish I could fit a pool back here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, like maybe even a hot tub. I don't know if there's hot tubs in this game, but, or in the Sims 4 for rent, but you know what I mean? I want to make it nice back here. So for now, I'll put the potted plants back behind the apartment. So that way, I don't know, we're kind of making progress to having a little community space back here. We're gonna do, I'm thinking I'm just going to grow flowers. Let's get Jezebel to come back here. She also really wants to shop at the night market, and she wants to give away simoleons. So I know where we can do that. We might actually have her work on some of her personal goals too. So we have a snapdragon, we also have a chrysanthemum, and then we've got some daisies. Which ones are, ooh, okay, obviously we're gonna plant some snapdragons because this is going to give us some money, which is very exciting. Why does she want to keep going to the damn TV? And I think, I don't know if you guys saw the elderly woman out front, but I think they have just moved in. There's only one way to find out. Let's go and visit our brand new tenants. I did have her go and quote unquote visit the household, so I've already passed the loading screen, but here we are, and these are our new tenants. And are they giving each other a love letter? Oh, that's so sweet. I did, okay, can I pause real quick? I did do a test run of this apartment just to make sure it's functional. I think it is. There might be something I'm missing, but the previous tenants I had here were a couple, and they were fighting. They were already beefing and having arguments by the second they moved in. And it's so crazy to me because this elderly couple is so much more happier. And mind you, they're actually really cute looking. So we have Jesse Craig, and then we also have his beautiful wife, Miss Mika. So I want to give them a Tomarang introduction. I think that would be so cute. And I think I'm also going to wrap up this episode here. I know it was a lot of talking and kind of just getting acquainted and introduced to the family and the new expansion, but I'll definitely dive into some more gameplay once we get into the next episode, which I will be posting today, by the way. So that was super cute. And I think when you interact with your tenants in a positive manner, it will indeed help your rating. So let's do that. I actually really like this couple, and I already feel kind of compelled to make their space better. So right now we're complimenting their unit, and I feel bad for the mold. I really do. It like kind of bothers me a little bit. I promise we are going to make some upgrades, Jesse and Mika. We're going to take care of the mold. We're going to, we got some plans. Just, we need to collect a few days rent. Oh no, can I use your bathroom? Thank you. Okay, Jezebel, you might be the landlord, but I don't think you're supposed to be using their damn toilet. That seemed a little bit rude. Also, she came back from, like, I don't know where she came from, honestly, but she came from somewhere, I feel like over here. And she was swimming. So is there like a swim spot next to our, oh my God, you guys, there really is. We have right here, there's a little place that we can swim. I might have already seen this, but that is cool. So if we want to, we can come out here and swim. I love this. I need more Jez to like meet some people, have some friends. Also the mailboxes are super cool. Oh, you can snoop on the mailboxes, and you can also sort through junk mail. So I just thought you guys should know that. And also there is some pack cross compatibility. So if you have the Sims 4 Laundry Day stuff pack and you create a space where your Sims can do their laundry, you might notice your tenants from time to time getting their laundry on. So I thought that was really cool too. You will see, like, anywhere that's a designated share space, you will see your tenants, you know, frequenting that space and, you know, like living their lives and stuff, and, you know, just doing kind of whatever they want to do. So that's really cool. I'm really excited to see kind of more how this pack functions here. But I noticed this little frog log here, and I had to grab it because obviously I'm trying to get as much money as possible. We have found an eggplant frog, and it's worth 10 simoleons. Did you guys just see Jezebel release that lantern? I wish I was able to capture that. I didn't know they would do it anonymously. I want her to release another sky lantern, but it says that Jezebel needs to wait a while before releasing another sky lantern. Jezebel does have 2 moodlets here. The first one is Take to the Skies from releasing a sky lantern. May all worries float away as quickly as this lantern does. Jezebel is certainly hoping for some good energy and a little luck after releasing her own eco-friendly lantern. Connected roots from engaging with Tomarang culture. Like a tree, the roots of Jezebel's culture run deep, and taking part in these activities helps her feel connected and nourished. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up the first episode of the Sims for Rent expansion and gameplay. I don't know if I'm going to start calling this like a little mini series. Probably. Honestly, I do these every time we get a new expansion. But I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.